On this edition of CNN Preview, Savages ready to battle.
Savages!
Plus, Thor's mighty hammer strikes the box office.
Anyone else?
There are other people out there like me who can do what I can do.
We begin with a controversial remake of a horror classic, just in time for Halloween. Stephen King's first novel, Carrie, was brought to the big screen in 1976, with Sissy Spacek as the bullied teen with supernatural gifts.
Girl, you can't forgive this! Let me go! I definitely could relate to her in different ways. I mean, I think the fact that she is so awkward around people her age is the same way I am. I mean, that's not my strong suit. Being around teenagers my age I find so terrifying. And, you know, it's scary, frankly, for me to be around them. And I feel that's the same way with Carrie. You know, she doesn't get along, she doesn't understand them, and they don't understand her. There's a disconnection there.
Critics are currently enjoying a fierce battle between old schoolers who prefer the original Bloodfest and those with an appetite for new blood. For those brave enough, Carrie can be found in movie theatres from October through January 2014.
So let's all make some noise for Savages!
The London-based post-punk band Savages have won rave reviews for their debut album Silence Yourself. French singer Jenny Beth says constant touring helped them refine their music on the road. CNN Preview caught up with them at Denmark's Roskilde Festival.
With Savages we started writing songs for stage, so we had the idea of a performance before any idea of recording. So it was a conscious decision and it was our goal. It was to try to write music that had enough nuances so it could move people, and like a roller coaster music going up and down, fast and slow. And so when we went to the studio, basically we had toured the songs for a year.
The band has been nominated for next week's Mercury Music Prize. Well, they'll compete against albums by artists including David Bowie, Arctic Monkeys, James Blake and Laura Marling.
Music compared to music is a little bit boring. Of course I listen to a lot of music, but I listen to a lot of different kind of music and a lot of different genres. I listen to jazz, to reggae, to rock. It's a shame to reduce music to music. Music can be linked to so many other arts.
Boring or not, we'll have a roundup of the Mercury Prize results on next week's CNN Preview. Lightning and thunder rained down on the red carpet for the world premiere of Thor, The Dark World.
I did this!
Australian actor Chris Hemsworth takes charge of this Marvel adventure in a film that picks up where the Avengers left off. Fan favourite Tom Hiddleston returns as Thor's mischievous brother Loki.
I like her.
And Natalie Portman reprises her role as the feisty physicist Jane Foster. So, what to expect from the second instalment of the Thor franchise? Well, over to the cast for a quick explainer.
Thor and the Warriors 3 have been policing the universe and putting out the fires that have sort of run riot since the chaos of the first film. We see a more mature Thor, certainly a battle-worn Thor who's sort of been through a lot more since then, and you know, beginning to understand the weight and the burden that comes with the responsibility of potentially being king.
I play Malekith, who is the leader of the Dark Elves, who are the villains of the film. The Dark Elves are ancient creatures and ancient enemies of the Asgardians and of Thor and his father. And they are out for revenge over a humiliating defeat which happened centuries before.
And nobody knows how to find the Dark Elves, except for Loki. So Thor has to go down to prison and ask for his old enemy's help.
You should know that when you betray me, I will kill you.
When do we start?
Thor, The Dark World is unleashed upon audiences globally from October the 30th.